Picture this. You are sitting in biology class. You're being taught about the different modes of nutrition in heterotrophs. The teacher begins talking about parasitic relationships. While she's teaching, you think about how humans and Earth seem to be in a parasitic relationship as well. That is exactly what happened to me. The traditional definition of a parasite defines it as a being that feeds off the host animal or plant it lives in or on, whilst harming the host in the process. Take a look at Minecraft. Imagine that you're playing on a private server with friends. One such friend lives in your base. The friend constantly loots from your chest and doesn't give anything back. Can you, in that case, call the friend a parasite? Take a look at football. Imagine yourself to be a winger. Your job is to dribble down the wing and put crosses in for your fox-in-the-box striker. All the striker has to do is tap the ball in. After scoring, the striker refuses to celebrate with you and insults you. Can you, again, in that case, call the striker a parasite? According to my logic, I have derived 3 criteria for a relationship to be classified as parasitic, biologically speaking. Is the being that is being called a parasite a living one? Is the host a living being? And is the host's biology being negatively impacted by the parasite? Let's look at the Minecraft example. Your friend is a living being. You, the host, are a living being. But is your friend harming your biology? The answer is no. So, from a purely scientific standpoint, this cannot be classed as a parasitic relationship. Similarly, in the football example, the striker is living. You, the winger, are also living. But is your striker causing a negative effect on your biology? The answer, again, is no. Let's shift our perspective to a much larger scale than these examples. Take, for the purposes of this video, the relationship between the earth and human beings. The earth provides food, water, shelter, good climate, resources, etc. to humans. In return, humans use the resources to harm the earth through pollution and other negative effects. In this case, we can call the earth the host and the humans hypothetical parasites. Let us review arguments for the notion that humans are parasites. Firstly, as we have already stated, humans consume natural resources such as fossil fuels, fresh water, and other such substances at a rate that is significantly higher than the rate of regeneration of these resources. The humans, similar to parasites, take from the earth and give nothing back. Secondly, humans continue to destroy habitats for their own personal gain, whether it be for urban development, industrial activity, or any expansion in general. It leads to the destruction and depletion of ecosystems and biodiversity. This also harms the host that we consider to be the earth itself. Thirdly, humans produce too much waste. We produce substances such as plastic, chemicals, and greenhouse gases that cause deterioration of the natural environment because the earth cannot absorb or recycle these substances. In this case, these don't only harm the planet, they somewhat harm the parasites that are humans themselves through respiratory diseases and toxic waters. Fourthly, humans reproduce at rapid rates for such large organisms. Each human needs some amount of space. In order to accommodate for those people, we encroach not only on land, but on water as well through land reclamation processes. Lastly, mirroring actual parasites, humans rely solely on the host, that is, the earth, for providing essential resources that are needed in order to simply survive. Humans take essentials such as air, water, and food from the environment and pollute it in return for its graciousness. From these arguments, it seems almost certain that humans are parasites. Just look at our behaviors and our disregard for the earth. But as we know, there are always at least two sides to the story. Remember the three criterion I defined towards the start for a relationship to be considered parasitic biologically? Let's look at those criterion for the human example. Here, we refer to humans as the parasites, and parasites need to be living organisms. Since humans are living organisms, we can say that they fit this criterion. Next, let's take a look at whether the earth is a living being or not. Biology defines a living being as something that can metabolize, reproduce, maintain a stable internal environment, grow in size or complexity over time, respond to stimuli, evolve, and have cellular organization. The earth fits, at a stretch, only 3 of these criteria, that too, not biologically. So we can assume that the earth isn't a living being. Since the host isn't a living being, we cannot exactly call the relationship between humans and the earth as a parasitic one, from a strictly biological sense. Now let us take a look at non-biological arguments as well. Humans aren't inherently destructive. For much of civilization, humans have practiced more sustainable, symbiotic relationships with the environment. It is only in the past couple centuries that we've begun to disregard the environment around us. We release pollutants now not because we are evil by birth or by psychology, but because we think it is what can lead us to development and a better future. Unlike other organisms, humans have the cognitive capacity to understand that their actions can negatively impact the environment around them. Hence, we see many people taking part in environmental movements. Large-scale forest conservation movements have become commonplace because humans, since the dawn of time, have praised the idea of altruism and giving back. Somewhere in time, we decided to disregard it. But there is no reason why we can't choose to bring those values back now. So are humans really parasites? The answer isn't as cut and dry as just saying yes or no. As it is often the case, the answer lies somewhere down the middle. Humans can be called metaphorical parasites as opposed to biological ones. Let us return to the examples of Minecraft and football. In both cases, there's no biologically parasitic relationship. Yet, in a philosophical sense, they're still at some level parasitic. Hence, we can define them as metaphorical parasites. The metaphor of humans being parasites can help drive us to save and conserve the environment and potentially pursue a symbiotic relationship with it. Going back to the previous smaller examples, the striker and the friend can potentially benefit from seeing their relationship with the respective hosts as parasitic, since it gives them grounds to strive to be more symbiotic with them. The striker can do this through celebrating with the winger or praising him after the fact. The friend can help you in future builds or in making farms so that he's giving something back to you for your contribution to his enjoyment of the game. Humans are the only species that are so cognitively advanced that they see the impact of their actions on the environment around them, and are also the only species advanced enough to do something about it. So instead of just being metaphorical parasites, we should strive to become symbiotes that help the environment as much as it helps us. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, kindly like the video and subscribe for more content like this. If you didn't like the video, tell me what you didn't like in the comments, and I'll try to improve upon that in future videos. Until next time, stay curious.